Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin Roll International Coin Channel. We have the 1912 Lincoln Penny and we have the 2012 Lincoln Penny. Let's talk about these pennies. Let's put them on a little different backgrounds. And we see this one at the top is a 1912 Philadelphia Lincoln Penny. This one down at the bottom is a 1912 Denver Lincoln Penny. And on the left is a 2012 Philly, and on the right is a 2012 Denver. Now these coins on the right over here, the Denver, and the left over here, are both from an uncirculated mint set. And the US Mint has uncirculated mint sets. What they do is they pull them right from the line, put them in the mint sets. These are regular circulating coins that they cherry pick from the production line. From 2005 until 2010 in the uncirculated mint sets, they actually had satin finish pennies, which were just a different coin altogether. They were just stamped different and finished different. That stopped in 2010, and in 2012 these are just regular circulating pennies. It's interesting that the Lincoln Penny's been around for more than 100 years with the same image on the front. This first came out in 1909. Now, of course, the back has changed, and it's changed quite a bit. But let's look at this penny and just talk about it. At the top it says, "In God We Trust." It says Liberty back here. The L has kind of vanished into the rim. 1912 there. And if there is a mint mark, it'll be under the 1912. Victor David Brenner was the engraver, designer of these coins in 1909, and his initials are still on the coins today. On these two coins, you can't really see it very well. The 1912 Philadelphia coin, they made 68 million of these. They found two red Mint State 67 pluses so far, and those are worth about $20,000 each. At the Denver Mint in 1912, they made 10.4 million pennies, and they found 10 at an MS 67 plus so far, and those are worth about $17,000. And finally, they made them at the San Francisco Mint. Those coins, the best San Francisco Mint coins, which should have an S on it here, would go for about $17,000. In 2012, the Philadelphia Mint, they made 3.1 billion of these. And you can really see the engraver's initials down there, even with the naked eye. That's a V, a D, and a B right down there for Victor David Brenner. These coins are not the same old coins, though. They've done a couple things on these, starting with the reverse. So they've changed the reverse completely. This, in 1912, this was a wheat cent penny, and so it had the two stalks of wheat on each side. It said United States of America in the center, 1 cent there, e pluribus unum at the top. This back stayed on the coin until 1958, when they replaced it with a Lincoln Memorial reverse, the Frank Gasparo Lincoln Memorial reverse right here. And then in 2010, they moved to a brand new reverse, and this is called the Shield reverse. And if we look at this one, we see that it is incredibly simplified and actually a really interesting reverse. It has this shield in the center. It says United States of America at the top. The e pluribus unum, instead of being over the building, is across the top of the shield. It says 1 cent across there with this banner. And then down below the 1 cent, you see two sets of initials. And this is Lyndall Bass, LB, here. And this is Joseph F. Mena here, the engraver and designer of the back of these coins. So they made 3.1 billion of these. They found 3 of them at a Mint State 68 plus red, and so it'd be a little bit redder than this, and those go for about $1,150. At the Denver Mint, they made 2.9 billion, so 6 billion between the two mints. They found 1 red Mint State 68 plus, and that's worth about $3,000. And then finally at the San Francisco Mint. In the San Francisco Mint in 2012, they're all going to be proof coins. At the San Francisco Mint, they found 232 proof 70s, and those are worth $200 each. In the United States, none of these coins have ever said the word penny on them. This is the 1912, and you can see that it says 1 cent, and it's always said 1 cent on what we call US penny coins. It's always said 1 cent. Now, there was a country in 1912 that did produce pennies, and here's one of them right here. And this, you see it says 1 on this side, penny on this side. We see Britannia holding up the trident with the helmet on in the Union Jack shield here, and the 1912 at the bottom. And of course that means that this is a coin from the United Kingdom or Great Britain. This is a George V 1912 penny. But in the United States, it's always said 1 cent on the back, and it continues to say 1 cent on the back even with the shield reverse. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World. Thanks for watching the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.